So a very warm welcome everybody on a very special occasion for Super Soccer TV and for some of Indonesia's finest young footballers. Here we are in the West Midlands of England as the Garuda Select meet Walsall FC today here at the Birmingham FA HQ. I'm Paul Dempsey and I'm delighted to have Lee Hendry alongside me today as these young men start out on the footballing adventure of their young lives. This is the first game in a long series of matches that have been put together by Dennis Wise and his coaching team for the next 3 months of this tour. Walsall are our hosts. They're under 18s with several players knocking on the door of the first team squad at the moment. Jake Walton, the number 9, is out-and-out target man, and a couple of youngsters, Perry Moss and Callum Nimmo, in reserve for them today. Graham Biggs, the coach, and the Garuda Select starting like this with Risky in goal. And you'll get to know all these names, some of them familiar to you already, including in the starting 11 in the first half, the twin brothers Bagas 12 and 20 Bagus. And of course there will be changes aplenty as we go through. Dennis Wise and Des Walker, Danny Holmes and Matt Phillips are the coaches. So it will be Garuda Select to get us underway. It's 11 o'clock in the morning here in the West Midlands of England. I know it's deep into the evening back at home in Indonesia for you, but the interest, we understand, is phenomenal in this group of young players. I've seen them and had the privilege of watching them up close and getting to meet them. There's a lot of ability for many of the young Indonesian boys. The first ever sighting of snow. But the weather's turned around just perfectly today. It's almost a feel of springtime with the sunshine. Also getting first for the first time with Radek down there right. Just overplayed the cross slightly. And there's a good bit of covering going on by Bagas, who kept his head very, very well. So these are players who've been in the full-time professional system for several years. It's quite a step up in that sense, but a very bright beginning, I must say, by Garuda. And they've been working very hard on their set pieces for and against Lee. Let's see what they produce here. Well, not quite the outcome. I like the enterprise, but not quite the precision to press their claims for elevation. Bit of pace down that left side with McKenzie. And he goes over. Referee was, in fairness, quite a long way away from that, and that might be just as well for Garuda Select.
Yeah, it certainly was, because I had a good view of that. It's a penalty for me. Really think it was.
McSkeen driving into the box here. Here it is, Lee.
Yeah, it just cuts inside nicely, doesn't he? It does go a little bit easy, but there's two very harsh challenges. I think they've certainly rode their luck there for sure.
The one concern for Garuda Select will be this kind of a ball down the outside, just there. And again, the pacey Radek gets onto it. Got to watch for that. The wing-backs getting driven back a bit too easily, aren't they?
Yeah, that's twice I've seen that early on, especially down this left side with Valentino's just getting a little bit exposed. Ball in behind him again.
Kept his head, even though there wasn't a lot on, and it's played down the side by Reza, the right of the 3 centre-backs for Garuda. A decent ball by him as well. And Bagas beginning to make headway. Nice shape to this early on from Garuda. They've worked into the penalty box, and that's a chance, and it's squandered.
And I'll tell you what, that is so good possession from Garuda. They've come from this left-hand side, been patient, haven't forced things. Bagas out on that right-hand side, just played a delightful little ball in, and it's a fantastic shot, a dangerous threat.
Just eluded Alif. But he did well to recover it, and he fights for it well. Referee playing the advantage for Garuda. Forward by David. And absolutely excellent first touch by Bagas, and he takes it on himself, and that's excellent frontman play, isn't it?
It's superb. From back to front. Never thought he was going to get there. I mean, it's a ball in the end. He's rose up high.
And then followed it here.
Yeah, with lots of composure. Just like you say, he's just trying to make that half a yard to get...
Now, let's see how they defend it in the air. This is going to be important today for Garuda, and that is an excellent start in that respect. Another of the big themes in the early part of this adventure, but they've just dropped off, and Walton, who we talked about pre-game, he was in. Nice and tidy from him and from Radek. Radek's shown one or two very good things early on, and that is another piece of very good goalkeeping by Risky.
Valentino obviously going forward.
Now Little trying to make a driving run. He didn't choose the best option, and the thinking behind that is excellent. What a ball played forward. Bagas took it brilliantly. Now he drives into the box, Bagas. And the goalkeeper was down a little bit too soon, in my opinion, Dan. He got away with it slightly there.
And it's a direct pass into a good area. Bagas, good touch again. He's just got the pace, hasn't he, to get past. And obviously he's gone a little bit wide. He's just tried for that little cut back for the oncoming body.
One or two little bits of space opening up here, and that's restoring order from a Garuda perspective as Coman won it and charged out with it. Good work by him. He's continued his run, actually, Coman. And just fizzed over the top of the crossbar. In the end, Dor not forced to make a save, but what an outstanding piece of play going forward again.
And taking that midfield pass that was played in by Walsall and ended up, obviously, with a great bit of play from Supriati, who's cut inside very well, sent his players on the ground.
Now, Ruddock's on the run. Fadil's got to recover. Fadil's struggling a little bit. Ruddock picks out a good ball to the edge of the box. Well, Walsall make a big shout. I don't know what you saw there, Lee.
Yeah, it was an appeal for handball. It come at some pace. Hopefully watching them on the world stage at some stage, because there's certainly some good young players that don't get the opportunity like this.
Again, it's a great turn by Baggers. He makes headway, driving at the box, and it's fizzed over the top by Supri. The arms went up for Walsall, but I don't think he was offside. Maybe he was on reflection. But
obviously looking to play down the sides.
Ruddock gets to it, gets into top gear, and it's a chase again for Fadil. He's left him behind, and it's coolly done by Coman, who has really kept the two centre-backs either side of him.
Danger. I will say that Fadil went to ground a little bit too soon.
Now Supri, he's worked it to Baggers. Took too long on it, Baggers first time. And it's tucked in the end, and Garuda lead in the 34th minute, and Supri was the man. Baggers again involved in it, but Garuda lead. They have been well worth this 1-0 lead, and it's a special moment for a special young talent.
Yeah, it is, and they've deserved it. I've got to say, going forward, they're playing in good areas. Supri, obviously, good little bit of movement, trying to play a little 1-2. Thought he was going to shoot there, Baggers. Obviously, gets very fortunate, and it just rolls out, and the composure from Supri passes it into the net. That was just like the one earlier where he tries to force it and hit it with his laces. That time, the composure was there, and he passed it straight into the net past Ethan Dor. Great finish.
Held up by Walton. Now a little bit exposed down this side, Garuda. Razor's got to make up the ground here. McSkeen into the box he goes. Oh, excellent work by Nando, but there's more to do. Ruddock on the angle, and a good second stop.
Superb saves, double impact saves there that we've just seen late on in the game. Just got exposed with that direct pass.
Here in the West Midlands of England have given the whole touring party a huge lift. It has been an excellent display from Garuda Select so far. Underway in the second half, and the seemed to be an arm on that for me, but Ruddock has gone on, and Ruddock is denied by a very, very sharp piece of goalkeeping by Nando. Tries again, Ruddock. Andre. Nice and tidy with the ball at his feet. Zico came short for him. It's very pleasing build-up play, I must say, by Garuda again. And Andre linking it up so well. On the hour mark. Little made the late run into the box. It's well struck. And the crossbar intervened. Sam Perry had the hit for Walsall. Full-on coaching clinic in the art of defending set pieces here in this second half, aren't we? And there's a nice variety by Walsall. And it's turned in. Ruddock's going to claim it. 1-1. It may even have crossed the line before that, but the set pieces have been the problem, as we suggested might be the case today.
Yeah, and I think you look at how it's come about, and we talked about the short one, and it's a little cut back, and you just see Flanagan on the edge of the box. No one followed his run, and that's what I say, you've got to follow. Look how much space he's got. You've got to stay tight with him, and he just ends up falling, obviously, to the feet of Tyrese Ruddock.
Andre a little bit unfortunate. Keep an eye on the number 8. He was doing his job, and he had to go for it, didn't he?
He did.
Had to go for it.
You know, and he's trying to clear his lines, but unfortunately it just comes off the shin of him straight into Tyrese Ruddock's feet as an attacking force, and you can see that McSkeen's playing up there. They're interchangeable from the front three, from Perry Moss.
Lynch did well, and that's a great chance missed. Ruddock knows he should score there. Andre. Nice and tidy in these passages of play today, Garuda. It's a beautiful little ball inside. What a move that is. And Amanar beginning to really impose himself on this now. That's a really top save by Dor. This is the area where they have really profited. It's a brilliant little bit of play, and it's going to roll. Oh, the flag has stayed down, and Ruddock couldn't get to it. And what a piece of clearing that is by Razor.
Got to give credit to Reza, haven't you? Really
have a look again here. It is Moss.
The through ball, I've got to say, was superb from Perry Moss. Well, He actually thinks it's in.
Oh, fantastic.
And absolutely lots of credit to Reza, who doesn't give up.
By Perry. And that is now full-time here. And it's a very impressive first outing for Dennis Wise, Des Walker and the rest of the coaching staff. Garuda Select, the young players they believe in so much, have justified their confidence here, both halves. Some outstanding attacking football, yes, lessons to be learned, but what a very creditable outcome against a very capable Walsall side. It's finished here 1-1.